Error. You are connected. Error.
Yeah, boss, we got big problems. You better call that robot, that spot show. It's that spot bot. Breaker 19, anybody got a 20 on that spot bot? ETA ASAP, over.
Alright, good morning. Well, let's not lie. It's 12:30, it's the afternoon. I don't get up early if I don't have to, so today we're going to touch base on permits. That's right. Permits and permits. Hello, can I get an Alberta permit? Personally, here in Alberta, we use two different systems. We got road data, and then we got Travis Web. They're both pretty good. Both of them have online access that you can do either by mobile, your smartphone, or if you have a laptop with an air card and stuff, which I would say that's probably the easiest. And they also have like a 1-800 number you can phone in and apply, and then they will send you a copy of your permit to your email.
You've got mail.
So everybody's probably seen them. If you're a truck driver and you're driving around from province to province, every time you leave or enter the province, you can see the signs, welcome to Alberta, welcome to Saskatchewan, BC, and all that. And then always followed is a seatbelt, not a lot of distracted driving, and then boom, trucks needing permits 24 hours a day. There's a 1-800 number. The sign, we've all seen them. I ignore them, obviously, but of course, both of these websites, you got to sign up and make an account. I do believe it's free. I didn't really look into it because I'm not signing up for an account because I'm not getting any permits. So, I found the Alberta one, which is the Travis Web, doesn't give you a whole lot of information. Like, I was trying to find out, trying to find schematics, PDFs, and they ain't giving it up. Phone. And then road data has got a ton of information, easy to find if you want to know about road bans, weight restrictions on bridges, restrictions, even a part of if counties are restricting due to weather, road construction, and all that stuff. Road data actually was really good for that. God damn it. Work! Oh, now I completely lost track of where I was in the... It's getting brighter out. All my face color is going to be different across all the videos because I keep adding more stuff. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Out to Edson. Sounds like we got a lot of stuff going on. So that's good. Anyways, road data. Road data's got all the information you need to know about bridges, weights, restrictions, bans, time of the month bans, periods that we're in, because we have periods, just like women, for weights. And sometimes they're grumpy, sometimes they're okay. So it's a lot of good information. If you need to know weights for your steers, all sizes, same with your tires, spreads on axles, allowances. I personally only spent a small period of time where I helped a friend had 2 trucks, and I would drive for him, and I had to call in and get permits a few times, and to the point where I'm like, it takes too much time because I'm hauling too much different things, and I didn't know exactly what everything was. Like, if you're into it a year or two and you're kind of doing the same thing over and over, or you keep records, which I do, but my trailers were always changing, the load was always different, so it was more of a pain in the ass, for sure. So the key elements you need when you're phoning in for a permit is you got to have your exact measurements, and I'll throw in a PDF here so you can see. Sometimes it's, we need measurements depending on where you're going and what you're doing. You need bumper to the kingpin to center axle trailer to overhang, and then just overhang, overall length. It's quite tedious because, well, you got to have a long tape measure. That's key. Trying to tackle this with a 25-foot tape measure is a huge pain in the ass. So definitely one of the things I bought, because we used to haul shacks into Saskatchewan all the time, and that required to have a lot of measurements. Now once you're hauling a 65, a 55, or a 40-foot shack, then obviously using the same truck, same trailer, and you have dimensions on shack already, it's pretty much always going to be the same. So it's just a matter of, like, our dispatch at Road Train had a lot of measurements written down, and they just kind of went off that. They would phone and I wouldn't have to do anything unless if I got a new truck, which I did, and we got a bunch of new trailers. So again, you had to do a lot of measuring and fiddling around, and sometimes it could take you a good half hour to get all this stuff down. So you would need to have height, width, overall length, and then a couple different dimensions of bumper to kingpin trailer, a suggested route. You got to know where you're coming exactly from. You almost need I think you need an LSD from point A to point B, your selected route. And now if you don't know your route, or you don't know the roads, because then if you have bans, restrictions, bridges, and a lot of things will come into play to get that approved fast. So knowing what roads to pick definitely plays a big part in getting a permit quickly, where as an employee, I just I need a permit. Wait, I need a prop. I'll be like, oh, I'm overweight. I'd be like, yeah, I need a permit stat. And just like that, the office would make it happen, and I didn't have to do any of the phone calls or any of the hard work. They would just kind of ask me, which way are you going to go? Or the majority of the time, the dispatch would know exactly which way you were going to go. So it wasn't that bad. But owner-operator definitely is time-consuming. My buddy that I trucked for at Hudson all the time, like he would have to spend time on the side of the highway because he'd have to get a permit for himself, and then I needed, like, obviously crossing over provinces if you're not IFTA or prorate, so you can just kind of skedaddle and do whatever you want. We got permits every time we would leave Alberta and go into another province, so super time consuming. I would sit at the border for like hours. Well, not hours, but like an hour sometimes, depending on how busy the permit office is too. So for me to sit still for an hour, I'd be like 1-800 no wait is how I like to roll. I like to just get up, get going, and be on my merry way. So anytime I got downtime where I gotta wait was always frustrating, because I knew you're eating time out of my logbook, which back then it was paper logs, and for the most part, it's not too bad. Once you get knowing what you're doing and what exactly you need every time you call, and like I said before, if you're hauling the same thing constantly, or the same amount of bunch of things, like if you're hauling excavators and loaders and they're always, you got these 4 different sizes, you know your weights, you know, like almost call and get that permit lined up before you even go to get the load. So that saves a huge amount of time. So it's always frustrating when you got it, something new and you don't know. But yeah. So that's that on permits. Hopefully that helps somebody else out. A few people asking about permits and stuff. Not that I'm a pro at permits or anything. I know how to get them, and I hate getting them. I know that. And that's it. hopefully that helps somebody else. Thanks for watching. Any questions, hit it down in the comment section down below. Leave a thumbs up. Or even a thumbs down. Even thumbs down helps too. The more traction, the merrier. So, trying to make something out of this and put it together. Thanks for watching. Did you? You ruined my shot.
Hey, why are you doing that?
What?
Just
You want to watch?